Two. 1 2 1 2. Hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shannon Show. I'm back. I wasn't able to come in last week, but I'm back in the seat. I'm back in the studio. So hopefully everyone is doing all right today. Today is September 27th. Hey, how you doing, Rory? Say Rory said, what's up? Sorry you got fired. Sorry to hear that. Yes. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear about that, man. Yeah, sorry to hear the news, man. All right. So let's see. Today is Wednesday. We're back at it again. Man, today's the 27th. Can y'all believe Sunday will be October 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Sunday will be October 7th. Yeah. Ba ba da ba da da ba ba oh oh ba 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 da da ba ba da 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 ba da. Let's see here. Today's Wednesday. I'm just trying to get stuff straightened out. Yeah, October 1st will be this Sunday. You believe that already? So basically, this is the last week up till Saturday be the last day for September. Oh, yep. Because everybody be glad. I'm so sick of seeing on Facebook all the memes about Halloween. It's like, my gosh, falling came in Halloween. Stuff at the stores ain't even fall, was barely into September. Seeing Halloween, it's like more Halloween stuff over fall and stuff. It's like, my gosh, people are impatient. I'm not impatient like that. It'll get here when it get here. Hey, what's up, Luke? How you doing, man? How you doing now? Yeah. So Saturday's last day for September. And of course, I've been all up on I'm liking the Colorado Buffs college team. I haven't been this excited about football in years. In years. I still like the Broncos, Denver Broncos, but the Colorado Buffs with Deion Sanders as coach, I tell you, that's really piqued my interest. It's like, man, I've never been this excited. So I look forward to every Saturday now. The only game I missed was the first game. So I'm good. I'm sick in bed after the club left yesterday. I've been sick. Man, sorry to hear that, man. I've been feeling sick too, but I think just weather could change it. You work as a DJ, so you feeling sick. Hopefully it's not COVID or nothing. You're feeling sick. I heard the COVID is back on the rise. The COVID is back on the rise. Falling. Yep, COVID is back on the rise. They say I've been hearing that. You don't. What you mean? Yes, Rory. Sorry to hear about that. You and your girlfriend, man. Yeah, it's not easy. Just you have to. Breakup's not easy, man. Luke says, "No, I don't have to see. I've been drinking." Yeah, your body's tired. Just need rest, man. That's what it is. I tell you, man. If you don't, when you work hard, like so many days in a row or a day, getting those long hours in, and don't rest, your body and you get sick or whatever because your body ain't rested or whatever. Your immune system needs time to rest up. Your body needs this energy to get back, recharge up, so it can go back and work again. Energy. Yeah, man. I know how it is. Work hard. Got me working day and night. Got me working day and night. Got me working day and night. I don't mind. Yeah, man. Well, hopefully you're getting the feeling better. Hope you get feeling better, Luke. Cause I'm falling. Boogie, a boogie, roll. A one, a two, two, 8, 20. It's after my drink. Oh, you had too much alcohol. That's what it was. You had too much. You went over your limit. That's what that was. Ooh. Falling. Falling. Yeah, I hope you get feeling better. Next time, don't try to overdo it. You just got to know your limits, man. Luke. Hey, what's up, K-Mo? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in today. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. I still can't believe it's Wednesday. Last week just. Falling. I'm good sitting here writing lyrics. That's cool. What kind of song you writing, man? If you don't mind me asking. Ain't it funky? Just doing a little housekeeping. It's one of my songs I did before. It's called Homesick, and I'm going to do a feature. The Homesick remix. Okay, that's cool, man. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm excited. One of my songs played on the radio. I'm going to get in for interview. That's cool, man. Congratulations on that, for real. That's a big deal, man. That's another milestone for you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's my first interview on the. Yeah, that's naturally to be nervous. But yeah, you just take your time. Don't try to answer too fast. Just take your time, answer the questions. It'll come to you, man. You know. Yeah, just take your time. It'll come right to you. Yeah, just be yourself. Just be cool. Take your time answering the questions. But yeah, it'll come to you. Yeah, man. Uh, uh, mm, 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 mm. Boom, 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 boom. Big time and big time. Oh, big time. Oh, my. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. Some of the answers I'll probably freeze in front of everybody by not talking on the radio. I've been to an interview before, but on the radio, no. Well, yeah, well, that's different. Well, you'll be talking through a microphone, but it won't be no camera on you. You should be all right. You should still be okay. But talking, hey man, just be yourself. Pretend like you're in the studio making a record or whatever. Just being yourself. Just talk. Just talking to your producer or the sound guy in the studio. Same thing, man. It'll be all right. You'll be fine with the interview, man. Yeah, man. Call me falling. Just the two of us. 12, 19, 21. Caught me falling. Jingle bell rock. K Mode says I haven't been making a record because I not how you don't know how to use. I used how I used to be when I was a kid. I used to make music and DJ, but now I'm just making some random stuff. Mm. Yeah, I hear just it'll be all right, man. It'll come to you. You'll be fine. Just keep going at it, man. It'll come. It'll come to you. I don't try to. That's me, man. I don't try to force nothing. I just let it come to me. It'll come to me naturally. It just comes right. It'll come right to you. It's so hard for me. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kim? How you doing now? Hey, all right now. Kamos, I've been touring. That's about it. Okay. Wait, man, you should be all right. If you toured, you should be fine on the radio. That's in front of people. And with radio, you just simply you on a microphone, no camera. You'll be all right, man. Kim is speaking to the chat, saying hello to the chat. She says hello to the chat. Hello, chat. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc? Can we rock? They caught me falling. Oh, I forgot to start. Oh, I knew it was something I forgot to do. Came on, but what if I forget some questions? Hey man, make your cheat sheet. Just make your little cheat sheet or something. Well, have your phone just kind of refresh yourself before you go on. Have your sheet, like in school, just have a little refresher, a little sheet on the side. But like you said, I'll be all right. Yeah, man, you'll be fine. Just don't think about it too much, because the more you worry yourself about it, it gets you to a panic, and then you can't think, man. So you just gotta just try to relax. Some questions I know and some I don't. Okay, well, it's fine. Okay, Kim. Some questions I know and some I don't. Okay, well, that's fine either way, man. Either way, you'll still be fine regardless, man. It's not, look at it like this, not life or death. I mean, it'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. You know, you'll be all right, man. Just don't worry yourself too much over, because you'll just get yourself in a panic, and then you'll go blank. You don't want that. So just be cool, man. Let it come to you. Don't rush yourself. Just take your time, man. Just take your time. Like dancing, step, and you got to step, left, right, left, right. You got to dance. You got to get the rhythm. Let the rhythm come to you. The rhythm's gonna get you. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool, K-Mo. Kiss her straight. Oh, okay. You straightening up the kitchen, Kim. You mean you burned something? Is that what you meant? You burnt something in the kitchen? I think Kim meant she burnt something in the kitchen. Falling. Yeah, no problem, man. It's all good. Hey, trust me. I know how it feels. You getting in front of interview and stuff. You try to remember questions. You sitting there talking, because as you answering and asking questions or whatever, they're asking you questions. You answering. You trying to keep on top of your head. Remember what to ask. Whatever. But it's okay if you forget something. That's naturally happen too. But if it happens, don't beat yourself up on it, man. You know what I mean? If it comes to you, if it does, it doesn't. But it's it ain't the end of the world. It'll be all right either way. So just go in there and do your best. That's all you can do, man. Just give them your best. That's all you can do. You make me put myself out in the world. I'm thinking about going back to the studio and recording music. Hey, man, that's what you do, man. Take your gifts and go for it, man. That's what it's all about. You got a gift. You see something that you're passionate about. Hey man, go for it. If it's out there, jump on it. Get on your horse. Get on your horse and ride away. You know what I mean? Have fun. Look at all the greats. Look at Deion Sanders. Look at Deion Sanders, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson. They just go for it. They love what they do, man. Kim says, "I know, I'm not coming now." Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, look at a lot of like Michael Jordan. You know, look how he came up. He playing basketball. His older brother was always beating up on him in basketball. But he said, and the more he got confident, he said, if he could beat his older brother, he could beat anybody in the world. It's just being confident. Just practicing and kept doing it over and over and over. If he could beat his older brother, he could beat anybody in the world. You know, look at all the hoops he went through. You know, but yeah, but look where he's at now. Coach cut him varsity year, got cut his sophomore year in high school. Bam. But he didn't let it stop him. He came back the next year. Cause Michael was like 5'9" his sophomore year. So I think around so he grew a lot over summer. I think he was like 6'4" when he came back his junior year in high school. Because if you go on YouTube, you see a clip, you see Michael dunking in high school. He threw that. You see him up in the Air Jordan. Now his older brother, who used to like beat up on him in basketball, he's like 5'8". Michael said he got his name from him because he said his older brother's the real Air Jordan. He's Air Jordan number 2. You know. But there's always little bumps in the road. People, be perseverance. You got to keep pushing through. The problem you can go over it, around it, or through it. Me, I personally like to go through it, and knock it down. I don't like to go over around. I want to take this thing head on, knock this bad boy out. You know what I mean? I'm back. Had to make some. Okay. Welcome back, Luke. I started to make music, but it didn't turn out right. So for fun, I make beats. That's cool. Yeah, make you some beats. Hey, having fun. That's what it's all about. Having fun. You know, something feel easier to you, whatever, that comes to you. You feel like doing, do it. Just jump on it. Just jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mm. Hey, what's up, Jake? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, yeah. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. So these are the words. Something like jam on it. Jam on it. Hello, Detroit. Let's go. Jake says, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm sitting in some room going over my script. Okay. Oh, I see. Running lines, memorizing your lines, going over lines. I hear you. And it's pretty quiet here. That's good, man. That's what you want, peace and quiet when trying to focus, man. Or some people listen to music, listen to the iPods, put the music on, help them, concentrate, focus on their work. Everybody has different, man. Some like it quiet, some love music. Like reading a book, just sitting back in a chair, chilling, reading a book, having a coffee or tea, whatever they drink, while reading, whatever, saying. It's the same thing, man. So, what kind of script you reading, man? It's like a comedy, drama that you script you're going over for the character. Caught me falling. Someone's here with me. We was going over our script together. he said he got to take 5 and didn't come back. So I'm in here. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. And a one, and a two, and a two, and a one. But everybody, please welcome Miss Kim Blamebar.com. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey.
what's up, Kim?
Hey, woo. It's been a long day today. How about you?
Yeah, I had today off, which was good. I had a few days off. hmm
Okay.
I tell you, it helps me relax. Just relax and
Good, good, good. When's the next time you thinking about going in?
tomorrow. It's I forgot what show. It's something coming in. It's setting up AV. It's no more church stuff. I don't think it's yeah. It wasn't bad. Those last 2 days working Saturday and Sunday, it was kind of brutal. Those long hours. I got them in, but but so I had a few days. Had 3 days, including today, make it three third day. But the weather started changing and got real cool, so it made me feel kind of sore and stuff. My throat, like, it's been bugging me. So I've been drinking warm stuff for my throat, you know. But that kind of thing. But I'll be all right. Yep, because the hey, welcome back, Kim.
It didn't like that. All I did was I clicked on sign in so I could write in the chat, on StreamYard.
Yeah.
And like, okay, but you need to sign in. And I clicked on sign in and it took me off the page. I'm like, the developer should have made that where it would bring up a new tab, but
Mhm.
they did it in the same tab. So I'm back.
Oh, that's cool, Jake. He's signed to a record label. That's good. hmm
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you had a
mm.
long day today. Was it busy or?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just a lot of advertisement,
hmm
some cooking, some talking to people and kind of like trying to help them with their spirits, get the spirits back up.
Right
Kind of
on.
like what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
hmm
Appreciate it. Yeah.
And who I have a girlfriend that's going through. She's got a impending divorce, and so she's going through. So I
Oh,
try to talk to her in the morning and then at night
right on.
before I go to bed.
hmm
Let's see. Got another lady. She's a new recruit, and she got disappointed because her family and her friends didn't come through like she thought. And I said they never do. They never do. I told you that up front. I tried to save you. I told her I still have cousins that haven't purchased anything from me. My own flesh and blood. And I like that all the time. I don't know
yeah.
what it is about human nature and family. I don't know. Some family will go hardcore. You
Yeah.
Oh, so and so's doing something. Oh, let's support them.
Yeah.
I always have a family like that. So I said, it's best that you just go outside of them and do not get angry when they don't come through. Just keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
and then they'll be watching you. And
Right.
then they may come around, or they definitely gonna ask you. So how's it going with that? Because they really want to say, "Oh, I told you," "Oh, I knew it." And I'm like, haters gonna hate. Remember that.
Oh, trust me, Dion is catching it from all sides.
Hmm.
I got to lay off ESPN on YouTube and cause first take everything. Just they still talking about that coach from Oregon. I guess they saying wasn't nothing wrong with what he said. We doing this for wins, not for clicks, but he's just trying to motivate his team. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like you can just see. It's like, and they were saying like Keyshawn Johnson was saying
Hmm.
he got news word that all the coaches trying to get information, gathering information I guess to help the coach from Oregon to beat Dion. But Dion said this is not
Isn't
near.
that something? Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's like Mark.
So here's the question. Here's the real question.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that?
Uh, yeah, you know.
No, I don't need. I'm not. It's a rhetorical question.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Did they do that for anybody else?
It's
Mm-mm.
like the nation just coming together to take one person down. 'Cause I like how Dion said it. They're not trying to beat his team; they trying to beat him.
Yeah, there you go.
He said he don't need the fame. Like he's a Hall of Famer. He's trying to help the kids. He don't care.
Thank you.
It's like it's about the kids, not him.
That's what he need to show him. How many rings you got?
Hmm.
Are you in the Hall of Fame? Okay.
Ask him, did they? None of them didn't win the college like him. Dion went on the college and pro level.
Ah.
I'm telling you, he's like one of the best cornerbacks all time. I put him at the top cornerback of all time. He did. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. If you go back and look at his highlights from Florida State, and we was at Atlanta Falcons, the 49ers, the Cowboys, even with Baltimore Ravens and Redskins, he still, when he came back and paused for a couple of years, came back at 37, he's still doing it with the Baltimore Ravens. I'm telling you, it's like, yeah, you see the jealousy. It's because a lot of them weren't good like him in college. He was good at football, baseball, basketball, and run track too. Yeah, he was
So he
killing.
was just an all around athlete.
Yeah, and how many of them coaches could do what they do? None of them. And that just.
And here's the cinch.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got some boys just following his footsteps. So they kids might not have been interested or may not have had the skill.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just happens that way.
Yeah.
I don't think he and whoever their mom is. Was he married or what was it?
Yeah, he was married twice. He was married back in the early 90s, and then he got married to Pilar. And so he had 2 kids with the first wife and 3 with the second.
So it's not like they fed them differently, and that's how they got these superstars. It just is what it is. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what I'm interested in. What do you think about oh, his name just slipped. The guy that he's on Kansas City team, and he it's all the rage now. That Taylor Swift was up in the box being friends with his mother.
You're talking about Mahomes, are you?
No, not him. Oh,
you said Kansas?
Yeah.
The Chiefs.
They say that she's trying to get to him through his mother. I'm like, they don't have anything else to talk about. And so what if she is?
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, any little gossip, whatever, people will.
Is it Trevor? What's his name?
Trevor.
It's the guy name.
Oh wait, the other guy, he has the beard. He's with Kansas. I think I know who you're talking about. Cause now he's with somebody or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going with this black girl, and I don't know where that is right now. But now they saw Taylor Swift up there, with his mother.
Yeah. Let me see here. Kansas
so
City.
I'm like, well, if his mother invited her to the box, or she's talking with his mother, so what? He's still gonna make his own decision. Your mom doesn't tell you who to go with. Believe me, because I tried with my son.
Travis Kelce, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I said Trevor. Okay.
Yeah. Gives fine responses to Taylor Swift watching him play for Kansas City Chiefs. Taylor Swift had her first date with Travis, and these are our takes. Okay. Oh yeah, because of something. Was it him? His merchandise or something went up, and something went
Oh
up.
yeah, it went up 400%.
It's like, good gosh.
I'm like, okay, good, because I wish I could get her to wear my jewelry. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
If I could get Taylor Swift, he could write her. Get Taylor
Wear some paparazzi. Oh
Swift,
my god. You could,
and look and tell her, come on and get in this business with me, girl. Oh man,
you could pack up tomorrow and be out.
I'm saying,
hmm
my God.
Taylor
And
Swift.
she wouldn't even have to really run the business, it just be in her name. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause she ain't got time for that.
She, yeah, she too a little toothpick. Taylor Swift. I I tell Patrick, I said, I don't know how she stands sometimes. She's so skinny. I don't know how she
Oh,
does
how she? Oh my God.
it. like she gonna break in half.
I've seen some thinner than she is.
Oh, but yeah, they got skinny butt. Oh, yeah.
But I like her. I like her style, and I like her character. That she's
Mm-hmm.
allowed us to peek at. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's
because
got.
sometimes you know people think they know celebrities. I'm like, you only know what they let you see.
That's true.
And every once in a while, they let you see something they made a mistake on. They like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Then they have to apologize if they want to keep their following.
yeah. Or some like they catch backlash. I think it depends on I guess what it is, but yeah, somebody find out something or that's the thing too about the internet. I like how people on Facebook say the internet is a beast. The internet never loses. It's crazy, but information, even if it's misinformation, wrong information, I know people are quick to want to say whatever it is so they can be like the first one. Don't even fact check it, nothing, but
Right, right. They don't vet it, nothing, and they can get sued for that.
I know, but they are so quick. I've seen like with celebrities, such and such passed away, and you find out it ain't true, but somebody just quick, ready to say it, be the first one to say it. Don't
But
fact.
Sam did. Man, I was dead, dead.
Well, yeah, it's crazy, but you know, but yeah, it's crazy. But
It's
you know,
like when I put that remember that you was busy working hard, I think that week, but I put that video up and it said beloved YouTuber threatened.
hmm oh
And it
wait,
was
I did remember seeing that. Yeah, I saw you post that video.
Gino talking about she was gonna whoop you.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that video. Just sad, little sad video.
But
Just
that kind of thing, that's how you get, people.
yeah. Mhm.
Now it would have went viral if you or Gio had been somebody famous.
It's like, bam. Yeah, it would have took off for sure. But yeah. But I was saying earlier, I haven't been excited about football in a long time like this. Now I would still keep my eye on the Denver Broncos and turn out the Tar Heels are doing good too. But it's like the
Mhm.
Broncos, but I always been a Broncos fan, but it's like Colorado starting to do Colorado. Dion said he would help the basketball coaches recruit as well. I was like, man, they said they'll take them up on it. But yeah,
Mhm.
I don't get it. Florida, I think I told Patrick the other day. It's like Florida State, the Seminoles, Dion's alma mater. I bet they kicking themselves now when they turn them down. 'Cause look at all the attention they get. Florida ain't getting nothing like that. And found out. I know Patrick posted, but I also saw it too. Warren Sapp is going to be coming in next year. I think to help as one of the coaches. They're going. I think Warren Sapp and
Ah.
Terrell Owens. Oh yeah, Dion bringing it. Oh, just wait till next year, and you see how this is just the first year. Imagine what next year gonna be like. You know, and I was hearing this rumor. I haven't found it, but it was rumored they were saying. I don't know, was it Keyshawn Johnson or whoever it was? One of them YouTubers I was watching, saying because uh, Dion, because Michael Irvin and Warren Sapp been going up there to see Dion. So like, so they're saying what University of Miami, the Hurricanes, uh, hearsay saying they banned from coming back to their college to visit because of they've been visiting Dion. I was like, what kind of sense does that
What
make?
kind of mess is that?
But you know what? I still shouldn't be too surprised even if that was true. I haven't looked into it. It's because they alumni, but I like how somebody pointed out, well, they had plenty of time over the years to offer them jobs
Exactly.
versus Dion coming in one first year out the gate, calling them over. It's like these schools that had how many years over Dion to do this? And this just his first year. It shows you if even that's true or not. Even just the jealousy is like it's just oozing so bad. It's like that don't make no sense. But Michael Irvin said he wouldn't do that, but now Warren Sapp, he said he's getting his taking the classes so he can graduate so he can make it official. So he's coming on next year, Warren Sapp, because I've seen him over there. It's like, that's the thing too. These people that
No,
Dion knows, huh? What's
but
that?
what he went straight to the NFL after high school, or he just dropped out of college, or what?
Who?
The one you said he gonna take some classes to finish
No,
his.
Warren Sapp. He played for the Tennessee Buccaneers. He's a retired NFL Hall of Famer. You know,
Right, I know, but did he finish his college degree?
Yeah, he's taking something so he can be official, like to get on the staff with Dion. He's doing something, taking something, whatever. So he or whatever, and it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everyone is just just hating.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I never seen nothing like it. It's like this is just his first year, and like I listened to Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. He was a rapper. It was Willie D, Scarface, and Bushwick Bill. And I was listening to Willie D. Now he was talking about the guy named is Jason Whitlock again. He made fun of me, called Jason Ham Hock. And it was
Mm.
just funny. He was having a picture of a ham hock and food, like some eggs and stuff. Saying this is what Jason Ham Hock looked like when he was like 7 years old. They showing a piece of ham hock. Oh, he was just making so much fun of him because he said he taught him because Jason Whitlock, he's a black commentator. He's a black journalist who's been doing it. He's in the Hall of Fame for journalism or whatever. And like Warren Sapp, he had the guy Jason Whitlock had like Warren Sapp and some other NFL former players on the panel with him. And Warren Sapp asked himself, you just jealous of Dion or what?" And he was saying no. And then Jason Whitlock was bringing up saying, because Jason, I think he said he's a Christian or something. How Dion's a Christian, so he was saying it's like Dion is doing idolatry or something. I'm telling you, you should have heard all the stuff he was saying outside. I was like, is he really serious? It's just Dion's trying to motivate the students and stuff, but he was on a whole something else. Jason Whitlock. You have to look him up. He's a he does commentating. I think he used to do for ESPN, but Jason Whitlock. Let me find him. But he
Okay.
idolatry. Now idolatry is where like they showed an example of the Ten Commandments. The people made that golden calf, and people started
That's one
worshiping.
form of it.
Yeah.
That's one form.
Okay. So like, what's another form of idolatry? I mean,
So another form is if okay, let's say that you're the only breadwinner in your home and your wife idolizes you because she's looking to you as her source instead of God. That's a form of idolatry.
Oh,
because she'll put you first and not God.
right. Oh, so basically anything that's before you putting before God, that's idolatry.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
You can idolize money.
Hmm.
The scripture that says that. Have you ever heard the scripture about the root of all evil?
Yeah, money is the root to all evil. Hmm.
Correction.
What?
It's the love of money that's the root of all evil.
Okay, I never did actually look that up. I always heard that money is the root of all evil. So it's the love of it, not money itself. It's loving
There
it.
you go. Because money is a tool. God has given us the ability to obtain wealth. It tells us that in
Yeah,
Deuteronomy 8:18.
right.
Okay. So money is not evil.
Mhm.
It's the love of it. When you go overboard and you do anything for it, you'll do
Mhm.
wrong for it.
Oh,
You'll put it
okay.
above God.
Right.
There you go.
So you're willing to do anything for it by any means.
Yep. And a lot of people make a mistake on that by accident. That's the reason I went on ahead and said it the way I said it,
Right.
not to try to make anybody look bad, but just so they'll
Mm.
understand that that's how many times that people have heard it that way. And so they assume that is it. And it's not money, it's the love of
The
money
love of it. So
that's the
money
root of
is,
all evil, because that's when you can start doing some stuff that's not God-like
you know what?
because of money.
Yeah, that cleared it up because yeah, because like I've always heard it, but I never looked more into it. The money's the root of all evil, but I never heard that makes more sense. The love of it, because money, like you said, it's a tool to get stuff, but I still know who comes who is because of God is responsible for stuff to happen.
Mhm.
So I know
So,
who's
so yeah. So it's not only like, oh, um, so you'll do anything and hurt somebody or cheat, and it's that too. But
yeah.
it's also, let's say you working and you making $70 an hour,
Right.
and but you don't get sick leave.
Okay.
So you haven't been to have yourself checked out for 5 years, and you've been feeling a little funny and you don't know what it is.
Oh,
But when your wife tells you, well, why don't you take off and go to the doctor? No, I can't lose that money. I don't get sick leave, and I won't get paid. But you make $70 an hour, so what? That's okay. I still want to make that money. I don't want to lose no parts of that. Okay, that's the same thing. The love of it is
putting
the root
money.
of our evil, because that evil is you not putting your temple, yourself
Yeah.
first over that money.
Right.
And then you cause yourself harm. And that's evil in itself, not because you being evil to yourself, but because it's not what God wants.
Right. You know,
Make sense?
I think I learned that lesson years ago. Like I would work back to back because I was trying to get money. Like I was in the apprentice program, but also I started figuring I know I can't burn the candle at both ends. I know I had to take rest, let my body rest. Because the money going, because that's the thing I learned a long time ago. The money's gonna keep coming, and it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep coming regardless. But I had to take care of myself. So I learned that a long time ago. But I get what you're
Yeah,
saying about that putting money.
yeah.
'Cause I see some people at work, they do it. I understand they're trying to they got stuff they're trying to get done, but I
Mm-hmm.
had to jump off. I said I'd give myself. I make sure I give myself time to try to. Sometimes to recuperate. I can't because the money gonna keep. It ain't gonna matter about that. Money
That's
comes and
right. You'll be 6 feet under, talking about what's the money.
goes. Yeah, yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just trying to give you an example.
Right.
It's not just always about, oh, I'm gonna worship this rock or this golden calf, or
Yeah.
the boarding cow, the board milk carton. No, no.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Well, that makes more sense. You clear. I'm glad you cleared that up. Yeah. The Lord.
Good.
The OJ said.
Because see, because Satan wants us to believe
Mhm.
that it's money that's the root of our evil. Because if you believe that, number one, then you're gonna feel bad about having success in finance and money. Or number two, because
Mhm.
you have a lot of it and
Yeah.
you understand money to be evil, the
Mhm.
root of our evil. Number two, you could feel like that you should be, if you're not poor, that you're not doing right by the kingdom of God. Well, that's not true. A lot of people think Jesus was poor. I'm like, Jesus wasn't poor. Jesus came from a family that was a carpenter, and he also had a treasurer, and so he chose to go without a lot, not because he had to, because he wanted to.
Mhm.
Huh? And the reason being is because he was trying to set an example for people.
Yeah.
Because remember when the rich man said, "What must I do to get into the kingdom of heaven?" And he told him. Now a lot of people mess this up, to sell everything you get. Okay, and the man was like, and walked away. Well, see, Jesus didn't necessarily want him to sell everything he had, but he was letting people know that it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven, because people that have a lot of wealth and finances don't feel like they need God for anything
Mm.
because they got everything they got on their own, or so it would seem.
Right. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Yeah. But
Mhm.
when I work and all the opportunities and stuff open it up, I go and put the work in, but I still know who caused the opportunity to open up for me, because I work and work hard, but it wasn't me. I know I ain't doing this on my own, because
Yeah, you're doing the work because faith without works is dead. You say, I want to make an income using the skills that I have. God gave you those skills.
right.
Okay. Now he puts his super on top of your natural. Sometimes when you tell me how many hours that y'all work
Yeah.
and how difficult it is, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of man hours,
Yeah.
and it's taxing on the body.
Yeah.
So God has to put something on you to keep you going. You know, yeah. So you're doing the work, but God is with you.
Right.
That's for sure. Yeah. And it could be gone in a minute. I used to tell people that I worked with, that
Yeah.
like we were going to this meeting one time down in a DC, and it was on a part of DC
Hmm.
that we had to go through. That it was a lot of people who was down on their luck and drinking, and a lot of times they hang outside of the liquor store, stuff like that. And the guys that I was going down there with, they making fun of the people talking about that's terrible. Look at that. Look how stupid he looking. And then, and then saying terrible things about him. And I said, but by the grace of God, you are only probably 3 paychecks from being on the street too.
Yeah.
And one of the men said, no, no, because I went to school and I this and I made the proper decisions and I this. I said, yeah, you did all that, but what if a monkey wrench had been thrown into the works? What if, you had one semester left and you couldn't pay for it because your parents lost their job and you couldn't get through? What if you
Yeah.
got hurt at the job? That's what if. And you
Yeah.
laughing at people and you don't know their circumstance. Or
Mhm.
you're looking down on people because you don't know their circumstance.
Yeah.
There you go.
I realized that too a long time ago, like with the celebrities. They have all that money, but they can lose it just like that in a blink of an eye. Just boop, they can have all that and
Look
can
at
be
now,
gone.
look at what's his name? The one used to be on there with what was that guy name? The Tonight Show. Dun, 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 dun. Johnny
Oh, Ed
Carson. Yeah,
McMahon.
his
Ed,
buddy.
Ed McMahon.
Yeah. He
Hmm.
he lost, he went bankrupt. He lost everything. People say, did he go bankrupt? How did he lose $35 million? Because he spent 35 million one.
Ed McMahon.
See? You think you got it like that. So I don't know a lot of celebrities, but if I did know them or people who I think is, trying to get to that level, I would say, look, you never know when it's going to be taken from you. So if you make it, put up as much as you can because you
Hmm.
might be a one-hit wonder, you
Yeah.
know, purchase property with it. You got to have assets and don't run out and buy no big, huge, um, what do they call them? Mercedes Benz, BMW, all that kind of stuff. Because number one, if it can't make you any money, it just makes people go, ooh, ah,
Yeah.
and it makes you feel good. But it's not an asset because as soon as you drive it off the lot, it loses value.
Yeah. Depreciate.
Now, buy yourself a building, maybe okay, let's say that car that Sanders boy got. Um
Mhm.
that car might have bought him a building with six flats in it. Okay.
Mm.
Then pay that out, take the income from that and buy your toy.
Yeah.
That way you'll never be beholden to somebody making a check. Because if he hurt himself bad enough and he can't play anymore, that's done.
Hmm. I think you say he made
That
like almost $5 million for NIL. Shador. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So all he got to do is blow that money. It's easy to blow $5 million. All you gotta do is hang with the right people and buy the right things.
Yeah.
I saw Michael Jackson at the Caesar Forum shops in Las Vegas,
Hmm.
and had to stand up on a bench to see him because he was surrounded by people
Yeah.
and he was going in and out of each store and he was just pointing, saying, "I want that. I want two of those. Like that. Send three of those." He was going to each store doing that.
Wow.
Okay, that's the kind of money he had.
Right.
Now, but Michael Jackson was smart. He knew what kind of income he had coming in too.
Yeah.
And he also had the rights to the Beatles out. What is it? The Beatles
Yeah. The
they
catalog.
masters.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
catalog.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, but you still can go overboard. What if people found out? Oh, the Beatles was a bunch of pedophiles, and everybody stopped buying their stuff.
Oh yeah. The stock go down real quick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. But
So
Michael was smart. Yeah.
you're not supposed to live in fear, but you always should have your plan B. And a lot of those musicians and vocalists and stuff, they don't make as much as we think they make after those record companies take theirs off the top.
Yeah.
You got to be real big, I think, to really, you know what I'm saying? Like say like Whitney Houston or Barbara Streisand. Um, Ray Charles kept his masters. Remember, he
Oh yeah.
negotiated that.
Sure did. It was in the contract. He said, "I want my masters too," which was smart. It's like, man, I never heard nobody say nothing like that. That
Right.
was smart. He was on it.
But they had to want him bad enough because of what he had already produced in order to give him that deal.
Right.
Now, if he had been somebody just coming off the street, they would have been like, get out of here. Yeah. Um, what's that girls group? The one that say, "Don't go chasing waterfalls."
TLC. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, you listen to their story. They say they was broke half of most of the time.
They're saying they said Pebbles ripped them off. I hear them saying Pebbles, but not just that. But Pebbles. I heard Pebbles say they had stuff. Like they want getting stuff like on the road tour and stuff, and like videos and cars and like so much stuff. Then I remember Left Eye was saying something how much they get per how much they get per record. So many cents or whatever it was.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's
So
like
you got it. You can't jump out there because somebody, if you get a record deal, somebody give you $1 million home or more.
hmm
They'll give it to you because they figure you got enough, to cover it, and they're taking a risk on you. And
hmm
then if your career don't go the way that it should, then they'll just take the home back.
hmm
And it's already increased in value, so they gonna it's a good risk.
yeah, that's crazy. But yes, that
Yeah.
world,
So
the world of
the
business.
love of money. You can see. You told me yourself when your grandmother passed and all the hyenas came out. Yeah, the vultures. Hold on. Did you ask before you came in there and just took that out of grandma's
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, and something else. Yeah, yeah, I know it's in the past, but it's still come back and like, man, did that really happen?
house?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. And I remember telling you, oh, that's normal. Because I didn't want to tell you ahead of time, look out for this, look out for that, look out for this. Because I'm like, okay, who are you to tell him that? But I had already been through it, so and I've seen it
yeah,
several times with other families, and I was just like, well, let's just hope it don't go down like this.
yeah. I remember talking to
And when
oh,
you told me, I'm like, that's no.
yeah,
It didn't even phase me. Remember, I was like,
yeah. And I remember telling like older guy at work, about the same age as my mom, I guess. I was telling him, he said he had a family that was the same like that. And my buddy, I think I told my buddy Derek about it, and he said he had a guy who was in the hospital, a friend or something. I guess they find out he was about to die, so I think they went already started trying to hit him up with getting stuff or something. I said, say what? Are you?
mhm. Right. And that's the reason those kind of things ought to be discussed way before time. Because then it won't have to be a discussion.
But yeah.
And because I know my old pastor would tell us all the time, you're
Hmm.
gonna die, so
Yeah.
you may as well get it out of the way. Don't be superstitious about it. Like, oh, we talking about that, somebody gonna die. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's better so people won't be stressed and everything. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
mama said that you were getting this and I was getting this and da da da. Okay, now it's done.
Yeah.
But to sit up in there and be fussing and no, this is the memory of our mother and so our father, as the case may be.
Yeah. I discussed it with somebody, and I was saying, all the love grandma gave us and stuff. It's like she loved us all. She loved us all and love. It's like I was just thinking, what her love and stuff and her being gone, wouldn't that been more at the top of the list of her kind of
Mm-hmm.
just
And
wanting to
she
grab?
she gave you she gave you each what she felt like would have um what is the word? Would just be something that you would want and that would be meaningful. There you go, meaningful.
Yeah, but it's like
And all of those videos and photos and all that stuff, she know that's your thing.
yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. She didn't really. it wasn't really like it was like at the house, but because grandma, I think my mom said she might have started getting a little bit of touch of dementia and stuff, so she never really set nothing out. But just the fact, it was stuff. I'm just glad that the video stuff wasn't snatched up, because
Yes, yes.
little stuff I didn't really care too much. It was just like her little tape recorder. I remember because I broke it, but she fixed it when I was little. It was like the first tape recorder. I was 10 years old. I remember I accidentally broke it, but it was the home movies. That was my main thing. I was wanting to get my hands on home tapes. That had more value to me than anything else in that house. You know,
Uh-huh.
it was the home, the old. I got the old video camcorder because I remember using that and I was excited. I remember using that. She let me borrow it because she trusted me with it. I was like in my junior year in high school. I remember using. She let me use it, and that's that same camera that recorded both of my high school and college graduation. So that camera
Mm-hmm.
that had value to me. Her home movies and that camera. Everything else in like pictures or whatever which I got, but that had more value than anything else that was meaningful. Those pictures,
Cool.
those memories of those pictures in the video. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like that was just priceless versus anything else. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
That's good. Because people are interesting. I remember when my grandmother passed,
yeah,
my aunt wanted her color TV. And my mother said, I bought that for her. Yeah.
yeah,
And she just was putting up a fit, talking about, well, you got a color TV, and my mother just said, go ahead, go ahead, go
mm-hmm,
ahead. But I wanted this lamp that my grandmother had, and I was upset about it because I used to fall asleep in her room with it,
yeah,
and it was real. It put like pictures on the wall, stuff like that, and my mother got so tired of all of the commotion that she just told my aunt she could have it, and I just was outdone. I was outdone because I really wanted it.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, people can get like that.
yeah. And I was talking to.
But my mom didn't realize that it had sentimental value to me because
Oh,
I was so young, and so sometimes people think, oh, that's just a child, just a child. I was like, I think I was 5 years old.
yeah,
Yeah. So um, I knew that that's the way things can go down, like
yeah.
that.
I was talking to my mom. I called yesterday to see how they were doing because I think the tropical storm, a little storm, was going on down there back home. But
Oh, okay.
I told her I still think about my teacher. He passed back in late March, early
Yeah,
April.
yeah.
I tell her it's just hard. I can go back to the school. I told her if I do go back over there, if I get enough money, I want to go back and name that theater after him. Have the school, I'll pay it to change it. Cause I think it says the Paul Robeson Theater. I get what Paul Robeson did. He's up there in the black icons, but I had a connection with my teacher versus
Yeah.
Paul Robeson. I had more with him. He, left a big impression on me. I feel
Well,
like
that's a nice sentiment. I hope that works out.
I'm serious. I haven't said it to his wife or nothing. I haven't really. I told my mom, the only one, but I'm serious. If I ever get enough money, I'm gonna go back and change that. I'm gonna name that theater after him. He deserve it because he put almost 30 years in that theater. That's like my second
Oh,
ground. So I want that place, his memory, be remembered because like when I go over there, it's like I'm right at home. When I go to that theater, I see him. It's home base. It's home. So when I see that theater, I see him, his memories, everything. Over the years. Because after I graduated, how I would go back. He was always there. It's like man. So yeah,
That sounds like a really nice idea for a memorial.
yeah, I'm serious. What better way to call name it after him? 'Cause he deserve it. The way I feel, because I mean, they put him. He went through a lot in that theater, and he never. And see what impresses me. He could have easily quit and left, but that's where he wanted to be because he loved. I like how my buddy Marcus, my buddy, he came a few years after me, but he ended up working with Mr. Rich on as a both teachers on the professional level together, not as a student teacher, but as two teachers together, which was really cool. So they bonded really good too. And I didn't tell him. I'm gonna tell him about that too. But I was like, I think, yeah, he deserved because, like what Marcus was saying, I like how he pointed out, like Mr. Richardson, he was real passionate about what he does, and he had to love that, and like Marcus was saying, Mr. Rich was saying everybody was his kids. He looked over us, that's for sure. You know, he look out for us, make sure we had something to eat or whatever. And he'd get back to the dorm. We'd be in the shop late hours or whatever. Me and Todd, I'm
Hmm.
telling you, because that's when he started doing little stuff like that. I didn't expect it, but it just happened because that was just who he was, and he believed in God. And I used to remember having conversations with him all the time in school.
Hmm.
Like what's his ritual? What did he do to get ready for class and get ready for work? To come teach. He would get up. He would read his Bible, and I remember him saying that. He would read his Bible and start reading for the word for the day or whatever. That kind of thing to get going. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how does he do it. I was just really impressed at how he went, the way he went with things, and just how he did it.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I looked up to him. You know, Mr. Richardson.
Yeah, he sounds like he was a friend and a mentor to you.
Yeah, because he's the one who. I mean, he's the one who pushed me. Cause he's the one who pushed me. I mean, man, it, days feel like I want to cuss him, but I said I better not. But yeah, he just, he didn't. He could have easily just let me go and not say nothing and all this stuff. But because I told him, I realized that he how much he really cared. Somebody like that. Mentor, they stay on you, make sure you're okay, whatever. It's like, man, I'm glad. I I'm glad that happened to me. You know.
You glad that God put him in your path? Yeah.
Yeah. It was perfect. Sure was, but I sure would like to do that. Get that theater named after him because he definitely deserved his name. His name will be remembered forever in that theater. That Mark put his name, like in the theater. If you go in the front of the theater before you get to the chairs and stuff in the lobby, they got Paul Robeson's head as a statue in there, and they tell you the history behind it. You'll see it, behind him. You know, but I like to have Richardson's name on that theater, Jeffrey Richardson Theater, because it sounds right to me every time I think about it.
Yeah, yeah,
Fit
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I'd love to do
I
that.
bet you a lot of people who feel the same way you do.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, but that was my stomach. But I just said it just felt like he will always be there. I'd come back home and look forward to seeing him. That kind of thing, Mr. Richardson. But I got to finish working on his some of his stuff. Sent to his wife, Mrs. Rich. Some more video and stuff to them. But we had talked about a lot of stuff. He was saying he wanted to get all the tech students together and like have a sit down. I told him I could have my cameras. We talked about a lot of stuff. We're gonna do. With him. I want to do with him, Mr. Richardson. But yeah. But yeah, Mr. Richardson, he was something else. I was going through my audio the other day. I was listening to the recordings and stuff because I got stuff on my phone still voicemail. like from 2013 when I got accepted into the apprentice program, and he congratulated me. It's like it's certain people I keep voicemails like from that far back on my phone. I can go back and listen to it. It's a reminder to me, where I was at and who said it, congratulating or whatever, things like that. hmm
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's cool. Or like one of the house guys, Theo, me and Patrick talk about him. He matter of fact, it was a few months ago. I went into up in his office. I went and told. I really thanked him. I said it's because of you with this voice message. He left a voice message saying about being invited into the Infocom. That's where they go for training to learn audio and videos, like a 3 day session and 3 days of work. I mean, 3 days of training. You know, and I said because of you, Theo, this was a big game changer for me. It was September 2015. I showed him the date. I played it back to him, let him hear it. He said he didn't even know that. Remember that? He said he would let his wife. I said, yeah, man. I said because of you, this was the game changer, and I called him to end up helping me to get onto these AV calls I'm doing now because of these runs, because of him giving me that one phone call. It changed everything for me for work. It really helped me out. And because of that, it helped me out with my channel too, learning all that stuff with the audio and everything and video. You know,
Right.
in the apprentice program stuff. More stuff I learned. It's all because of him with that phone call. Mhm. Yep. But yeah, Theo's cool. We always joking and mess with him, cracking jokes with him at work. He's a house guy, Theo. But yeah, he should have saw his face. Yeah, I told him, man. Yeah, this, and I told him my first call was February 16th. It was a Walmart call. They
Mhm.
they said it was an AV call, and they was saying they needed a camera. Somebody come jump on the camera upstairs. I heard it, raise my hand. I jumped right on it because I was excited to do a camera because I remember I had already practiced with the church like the year before or whatever. I had already got practice with the church, so I was really anxious to really go up there and jump on it because I already knew how to run a camera because I learned from the church, which was really
Mhm.
cool. It's like, man, you know. So it's funny how the small pieces fall into place, at the times when they did, uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is cool. But yeah, I learned so much from different people, different things. That's the thing. I try to learn something new from somebody. If it's something interesting, my ears a perk up and zero in on versus like if something I don't care about, my ears they go flat. I don't hear nothing. hmm The radars, but yeah, yep. hmm Yeah. Or like when you tell me something, I always listen. When you tell me something, I always try to keep my ears tuned in.
Iron sharpens iron.
Huh?
So I say iron sharpens iron. So same
Yeah.
here.
I ain't shot. Yeah, that's true. hmm Yeah. So it's getting darker your way now. Start changing, getting darker around 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
So
Shoot.
good. So
Yeah, it just almost happened overnight. It seems. It didn't because we noticed that the it was getting darker sooner.
yeah.
And I just never want to see it coming because it's like winter is coming. And the writer's strike is over, so I'm ready to see some stuff. I'm like, come on, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, Drew Barrymore caught flack over that because she had made a statement saying she was gonna keep going her show. Then all of a sudden she got backlash. Then she said she listened to what the people said. Cause I saw David Allen Greer pointing out. So she said, "Oh, she get it." Then she held off. She because because of the strike. Because it's the union, the SAG, all that, the writers, yeah, the union.
Hmm.
Well, I wish they should ask for more money. As hard as they work to keep these shows on, because that's essential. Well, yeah,
Well, I know the View kept going. Um,
yeah.
you
maybe
know,
maybe the View ain't unionized. Probably not. I don't know.
maybe, but I mean, the people wasn't there, so they was on strike.
Hmm.
But the View is different because the View is more news related. They
Yeah,
don't have to come up with different stories. The stories are already there, and they just talk about it.
yeah, that is true. So, hmm just
Yeah, because I know I'm missing. My show is Abbott Elementary, and I miss that show.
oh yeah, ain't that what
Everybody,
Shirley, what's the name? Raff. Oh my gosh.
Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Yeah, Shirley Ralph. Because she won a Global or something, didn't that? She said she won this at this age. It's like, man, that's because she said, I don't think
Yeah,
she never won nothing big ever. Not with Cole.
right.
It's like, wow, she's 60
And
something.
she's very accomplished.
Oh, yeah,
Just go to show you, you can be at the top of your game and very accomplished, but that don't mean they're gonna give you an award.
that's true. You know, I heard this, I saw a reel the other day. She said, you can be 20 something, 30 something, 40 something, 50 something, or 60 something, and you still can win or whatever. You still can get your goals accomplished. She said, look at her. I said, yeah, that's
Hmm.
true. Shirley Ralph.
Well, see, she had out, in my opinion, she always was an accomplished actress.
Yeah,
Um, and I hope she just because she didn't get people to give her an award for it, that didn't bother her because she I loved her in Moesha.
yeah. No,
I loved her in different stuff, but I just I know her mostly for that.
yeah, I first saw on Good Times, episode of Good
Oh,
Times.
I can remember that. What was she doing on Good Time?
She was JJ's girlfriend or something. Yeah,
Lee Ralph.
yeah, look it up. Yeah, Shirley Ralph. She was on a lot of
I
oh
remember
yeah.
when that girl from All My Children was on there, and I remember when Debbie Allen was on there, but Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because the episode I remember her coming over and she was saying her and JJ are gonna go see the Wiz. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
oh
Shirley Ralph.
wow!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you would have got me on that, Shannon.
Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, she been doing it for the longest. She been on Good Times at least. That's back in like 77. The Wiz came out in 77.
Wow.
Going to see the Wiz. Yeah.
My husband hate good times. He say, how they gonna call the show good times and everything happened with baby?
On the 12th day. Yeah.
And then when things started happening good for them, then the show was over.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Like Michigan, Michigan Avenue too. Because I knew where that was, being from Chicago.
Yeah.
Big deal when you move over there on Lake Michigan Avenue.
Yeah. And everybody used to think at the end when good times go off in the credits, see that guy on the bicycle, everybody say that's James, think that's James. You know what I'm talking about on the 10 speed with the hat. I actually look like, is that James? You look at it, you think it was James.
Oh,
Mhm. That's James at the end. We lucky we got him. Yeah, good time. But yeah,
and you
we
know what? I'm so glad that Esther Rowe, who played Florida Evans, um, had a big fade in that show
yeah,
with Norman Lear because she said they originally wanted her to do it without a male father figure, and she said absolutely not.
right.
And and I love it. I'm like, why they want to show our people like that? We have parents. You grew up with two parents. I grew up with two parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are just unfortunate not to have it work out that way, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true. Because it's
But
like,
they wanted to show them like they was ghetto, they lived in the project, so of course they didn't have a father. No, the way it ended up was that both she and he
mm-hmm.
didn't get out of well, I know for him, he said he didn't pass sixth grade. He started working.
Oh,
Family need money, so they didn't have education, and that's what ended them up there. You know,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but they wasn't on welfare or anything. I'm glad about that too. They just was
You
making
know
it
what?
which way they could. They did not accept that.
You know what? Now that you bring that up, that's true. I never saw them on welfare. No
No,
episode.
James worked hard.
Yeah. Wow. That, I'm glad you pointed that out. That never even dawned on me because I was used to James going working hard. He was always trying to make it happen. I never once.
Hmm.
It's like, wow. That just caught me off guard. Mhm.
Hmm.
Looking out of the window, watching the asphalt grow.
I'm
Thinking
setting
how.
up for my show. I'm setting up for my show.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
That's why you hear all this noise.
Okay. Oh, it's Miss Full Roll. Okay, wait.
So I'm trying to be consistent and I'm trying to stick with Fridays at 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
I, I wanted to do it earlier,
Mm-hmm.
but it just seemed like that worked. Um, so we'll see.
Just like a baby.
Ooh, that's pretty. Ah,
Just like a baby. Just like a baby. Well, 12, 25.
mm. So what you got, or do you have any plans for the impending holidays?
I'm trying to figure. Well, I haven't figured out nothing yet. I'm just. Uh, oh, I told Jennifer I meant last night. I meant to go ahead and make my list of stuff I want for Black Friday. I was telling I know Patrick won't help him with stuff for Black Friday. I want to make a list of all the 4K movies. That's what I was going to do last night. I had the thing say 4K movies. I was going to make a list of all the movies I want and get a 4K player for the TV. One of the things I want to do. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
because I'm addicted to 4K and just and plus look at some other cameras I want to get my hands on. Uh-huh. And plus, I told Jennifer my game plan is maybe in a few months or so. I want to get it set up in the little dining room and make that the studio so like I can be on camera and get my video switcher so I can switch to multiple cameras. I mean, I really want to have it like the Tonight Show desk or whatever, the microphone. I really want to have it background, everything set up like Johnny Carson or Arsenio Hall or something. For my stream, since it's the show, I want to actually have it looking like an actual show set, for my channel. Oh yeah, that's just me just trying to. I've been looking around, and maybe I can get some cheaper stuff on Black Friday. I don't know. I've been plotting on. I've been researching a lot of computer desk and stuff. What the work,
mhm.
trying to figure out what's gonna work, not work, get some better backdrops and stuff. So yeah, I'm just sitting here, been scheming and plotting on stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I told her I want to do it like a real talk show. Do it like how Johnny Carson would sit up there with his microphone. Mm-hmm. Had the couch where the guests are sitting on the couch. I'm serious. That's the way I want. I want to do it old school style, like Johnny Carson.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Mhm.
Just getting a space. I think I got it figured out in my space that I use. I think it'll work on my host desk and then the couch for the guests on the show. Mic them up or whatever. Do it just like they did it. Yeah, same way.
Mhm.
hmm I think I see it'll work. So that way, Patrick, whoever come on that, they can sit on the couch and I have the camera set up. I can have it cut back and forth. Me, host, guest, or whatever. That kind of thing. Hey,
Yeah, that'd be nice. I can't wait to see that.
oh yeah. I just ain't got to it. Yeah. What's up, Cliff? Yeah.
Hey, Claire.
Yeah. Because I mean, I want to do it for real. Because I told Patrick and like the guys who do our artwork and stuff, I told him, I said, one of my things is down the road. I ever get I mean, really get a lot, get my own studio built, custom studio built enough room. I want to hire those guys who do our artwork, have them like work for me, like doing artwork and stuff. I mean, they still can do that thing, but I have them on my payroll because I like to have them as like the permanent artists on staff. So like for guests or whatever coming to the lobby, see, I want to help. I would help them with business. They could sell their artwork. They can do their characters and work in the lobby while people coming to the show or whatever. Making money and you know what I mean, that kind of thing. And like have sit up. You can come in there, have your jewelry up in there. Have a little.
Hey, hey.
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff I want to do. Oh, I'm telling you, if you come inside my head, you wouldn't leave.
Oh
Stuff
no. I might not be able to find my way out. You got so much going on.
like- my imagination just. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's just so much stuff I want to do. I know stuff take time, but I got a blueprint. I'm following my. I got
I
a
know that's
blueprint.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, life gets in the way a lot of times, but just uh chip it off a little bit at a time, Shannon.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
And the
Working.
next thing you know, it'll be there.
Yeah, working on it bit by bit. Hey, what's up, Cliff?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much.
Hey,
Hey, I
Kim.
see Batman on the screen.
Wonderful.
You guys doing? I've been listening for a while.
Okay. It's Cliff.
Oh, what happened?
The echo.
I come in my room and start cleaning up. I'm gonna start doing work again.
Okay. Good to see you, Cliff.
Man, I just got over that COVID.
Oh wow.
Oh, thank you, God.
I'm glad you.
Cindy had it bad.
What's that?
My wife had it bad. She's still
Oh man.
dealing with it.
Yeah. That's no joke, man. It caught me a few weeks ago, and I finally started getting my energy and stuff back. But felt like it was a bear on my back with a refrigerator. Just
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked my butt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you all are recovering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I was coming through that way.
Oh, it was real bad.
Man.
And I was in the hospital. They were giving me morphine.
Right.
Ooh.
Morphine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You never know what, your friends are going through, and it's just like, man. Woo.
Yeah, I went in there. They thought maybe I was having a heart attack,
Oh wow.
Nope. They started giving me morphine.
Mm-hmm.
They tested me
You
for
were in a lot of pain.
Huh?
You're in a
You
lot
were
of
in a
pain.
lot of pain.
Yeah. when I get sick, my neuropathy flares up,
Right.
Okay.
and there ain't nothing in the world that will stop that madness.
Mm,
Mm.
My hands were all curled up, and
right. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Cliff.
Well, I just thank God that he coming out of it and he recovering from it, because I know that
yeah,
was something.
yeah.
Woo.
I've had this damn nasal burn for
Mm.
forever. Been about
I tell people, my friend Cliff, he made it through the gauntlet. He made it.
what's that?
Saying Cliff, you made it, man. That's no easy journey. It's something no easy thing to get through.
Yeah, I decided not to take that medicine either.
Hmm.
They gave me that Paxlovid stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna fight this myself.
Okay.
If I don't make it, I don't make it. Because they were that the warning on there is like, oh, you could test positive for COVID the rest of your life.
Say what?
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'll take my chances over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Test positive.
Yeah.
Oh my
Keep
god.
having COVID flare ups, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna just fight this one.
Yeah.
And that's for people who have taken that Paxlovid.
Yeah, that's what the warnings on it are. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, well, if I'm done, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I hear you. Like, I've lived a good life. If I'm done, I'm done.
I made it 4 years without catching that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're lucky, man.
Yep.
What about your wife now, Cliff? Is she
She
on the opposite side now? Is she
she's
getting better?
she started showing symptoms like 5 or 6 days after I did.
Oh.
So
Okay.
she's she's uh she's still a little sick now, but she's coming out of it. But
Okay, great.
I didn't get it in my chest. She got it in her chest.
Mm.
I had it all in my head and neck. I had a little bit of congestion in my chest, but it wasn't horrible. I was like all in my head, all in my nose, my nasal.
Right.
A mess. How you guys doing?
I'm doing all
Oh,
right.
good. Who took care of your puppy?
Huh? What you say?
Who took care of your puppy?
No, she was fine. She was with us.
Said you had to go to the hospital.
Oh, I have family here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were able to keep away from them enough so that they didn't get it.
Right. Okay.
So nobody else. My mom. That's who I worry about. My mother was getting it.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
She's sick to begin with.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in here cleaning up. I'm gonna start trying to produce stuff out of here again.
Right.
Well, you know what? Don't. I know you want to do something, but don't overtax yourself, okay?
Hey, did I show you guys the walk that I made?
I haven't seen it.
I don't remember seeing it.
Well, I started to make it and I haven't finished it. So I got these can you see those? They're like copper
Buffalo.
buffalo bars.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. So I got a bunch of
Right.
those from a friend,
Okay.
and I got a stack of them.
Oh wow.
So you know what I did?
Oh.
Check this out.
Oh, look, you made it into a lot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Cliff.
I cut the buffalo out, right?
Yeah.
I cut the buffalo out to make the key.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. See the buffalo?
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute.
I
Let me
made the
see.
little
There it is.
key.
I
Okay.
see it. Yeah.
Wow. Cliff has always been creative with that.
So I gotta
I know
finish
who to
it.
call.
That's the back.
Okay.
Then I'll buff it all up and everything. It's just dirty from sitting here. I
Yeah.
started this. I'm
Mhm.
making this for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll get it for
Oh,
Christmas now.
Shannon, you know who to call if you get put into the jackhole. And have him come over and
All
you
clear.
can get out.
Oh, I'd pick any lock.
1-800 Cliff.
If you know how they work, you know how to get into them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made that.
I like that.
Started making. Started making that. I had it finished,
Mhm.
and the little mechanism that works the lock
Right.
broke. I had a feeling it was gonna. I have to figure out something that is a little more flexible and stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was using a box staple to make the latch. You know, the staples out of boxes.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, I was using that for the latch, but it didn't work. So I got to take it apart and finish it. Find something a little stronger.
Oh, okay.
Soon,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna be in here this weekend.
That's good.
I've been doing TikTok lives, and
Oh, that's right.
I'm getting
Are you
paid over
doing
it
what?
now, you know.
TikToks. Tick.
Hey, you
Yeah,
on?
I got monetized over there.
Yeah, I knew you would. You were
It's
rolling.
it's only pennies, but
Mm-hmm.
they I might start doing a lot of lives over there because I get I get 20-30,000 people come into the live.
Uh-huh.
On TikTok, on YouTube is 4 or 5 of my friends.
Yeah. That's the thing too, man. I'm always saying stuff about TikTok. The kids always doing those TikTok challenges, like that one where you be in your car driving, you get out and let it ride your car right next to you while you walking next to it or something.
Oh, that's just silly.
I'm telling you, man, it's like I want to go over there, but does TikTok regulate anything and they just let anything fly over
Oh,
there
they regulate everything. You can't do that stuff anymore.
or
You can't.
anymore?
You can't do. You can't do. You can't do dangerous acts. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they've cut back on.
I was like, man, it just seemed like to me it's the monkey house over there. They weren't having no kind of control over. They just do what you want. It's like,
Yeah, I had
God,
a I had a video the other last week hit
yeah.
250,000 views.
Oh wow, TikTok.
And if you
So,
don't need something with
so you prefer TikTok over YouTube?
Um, Not really. I would rather be more. I'd rather be over here more, but
Yeah.
it I don't get the views.
service
Yeah.
provider, and
Mm-hmm.
I hit that 4,200 subscribers over here,
Oh yeah.
and then it seems to have puddled out. Like YouTube's blocking me from getting views now.
Oh yeah.
I was getting 4 or 5 thousand views on my videos,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm getting 2, 3, 5, 15.
Wait, you talking about the long videos or the shorts?
The shorts.
Okay.
if she doesn't, then she just has to keep dealing with it. So that's gonna be up to her. Karen, so you know that,
I
right?
had I've got almost 1 million views now on
Mhm.
YouTube.
How many?
750,000 or 700 and hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Say what?
Tell you one
Let
second.
me say, Kennedy.
Get poor internet on my phone. I gotta figure out why.
People, her friends are getting.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
754,000 views now on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Let me bring solo. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
And
And I post at least one short every day.
Mm-hmm.
if not,
You said you post almost every day.
I post at least one short every day. I do post every day.
I was into rhythm doing it the first day, January 1st. I started from January 1st, and I was doing good too, man. I'm still doing good on my shorts. I just got to get back to trying to post every day. I've been posting every other day, but I try to do it every day on the shorts. I try to if I can.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and they changed it. And I said, well, you need to go ahead and learn it. Oh, no, I'm doing it right.
Mm-hmm. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, let me see, because the ice cream cone video I did, it was a short. I got I got 10K off of it, man. My short, that 10K. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching your shorts.
Yeah, I see yours pop up too. I see it was you and your dog all the time. Mm-hmm. Is it?
And that's what she did, and then she learned.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, they were. I was getting thousands and thousands of views with the dog,
Yeah.
and then ooh, the bottom fell out.
Yeah, man. So you
I
think?
started.
Mhm.
I started posting at different times.
Right.
Walgreens or
So you think with the pandemic, when it hit, did it mess up a lot of stuff with YouTube? Like what? With people getting views and stuff, subscribers and whatever videos.
okay, that's great.
I don't know if it was to do with that.
Right.
I have a friend that has a really big channel,
Yeah.
almost 100,000 subs.
Wow.
And he said the viewership for him is down right now too.
Okay.
So it's probably just the time of the year or something.
Right.
Around Christmas time is when you start getting the most views.
You start getting the most views around Christmas time.
That's what it
Yeah,
seems like to
because
me.
everyone's on vacation. Yeah, more time.
Yeah, everybody's on vacation. Everybody's getting new devices.
Yeah.
Try to get this trying to get this room straightened out.
Exactly. And because nobody can leave her a message because
Oh. Have you been doing any smoking?
No, I haven't done it. I got to pick back up on it for my cooking channel. I want to. My goal is to try to make a video once a week for my cooking channel because I really want that to pick up. I just got to get to it if I can.
Yeah.
Make at least once a week on my cooking channel. Yeah.
What have you been busy with work?
Yeah. I've been working hard. Yeah. Getting the time. Yeah, just been trying to find the time. Yeah, I think that's my goal. If I can just get it once a week, I gotta find a meal I want to prep and get it laid out, and then just set up and do it or whatever. Just get it going once a week because I think this is the time to start doing it now since Halloween is around the corner. So maybe I can start working on some Halloween stuff.
I posted a because I told you I got a smoker, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
I posted one of the videos that of just some meatballs that I was smoking on TikTok, and that got a lot of views.
Oh wow, yeah.
I couldn't believe the views. I'm just trying to straighten out my. I got a set of Batman headphones for.
Wow.
I got them for a couple dollars from Easter.
Yeah.
They went clearance.
Let me bring that up. Headphones. Okay.
Yeah. I'm picking up little odds and ends collectible things, Anyways, that smoker that I have takes these pucks.
Yeah.
And they're really expensive.
Wow.
They burn for 20 minutes. So they're like $2 a piece. So I went on YouTube here and I found a bunch of guys that were making them themselves from the pellets.
Yeah.
And you could make with 1 cup of pellets, you can make 20 of those pucks.
Wow.
So I made a little press here to make my own pucks. So that's what I'm doing in here tonight. I'm gonna make some more pucks tomorrow.
Right.
I made a bunch up. Last month or 2 months ago or something like that, and they worked out good. Made some applewood ones,
Yeah.
No, I think I'm done in here. I'm gonna come out of here for tonight.
Okay. Hey, welcome back, Kim. Welcome back.
Unacceptable, Kim.
scared me. You know how when you get a call from one of your relatives, neighbors, and it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, they were just calling to let me know
Hmm.
that my cousin was there and that she's much older than I am, and so they try to look out for her, and that she lost her cell phone, and that they didn't want me to be concerned if I couldn't reach her,
Okay.
and I thought that was nice. And then they said they were going to help her get a new phone tomorrow,
Right.
and I said, make sure you get a smartphone. And they said, oh, okay. Well, I don't know if she wants one. I said, well, tell her this, put it on speakerphone, and they did. And I said, if you don't get a smartphone, then you're not going to be able to block all of those scamsters, and you're not going to ever be able to see a photograph again because I don't do film.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell her.
It's just
Make sure you don't get an Android.
oh God. Anyway, so
iPhone's where it's at. You know.
yeah, she won't be getting an iPhone because it's too costly. But she might could be able to get one of those. Care what she gets, tell you the truth, Android or iPhone, as long as it's within her budget.
Mhm.
Get her one of those crickets, the old people's phone
Oh, people. Wow.
with the big letters and stuff on it.
Hmm.
Beam me up, Scotty. That's what.
God,
So,
get, get Ephraim,
so she's
my
good.
phone
She's
ain't ringing.
good. uh, she's she won't come into the 21st century with us. She wants to. She said herself, "I don't want a smartphone." This was years ago. I want a dumb phone. I said, "Okay."
I
That's
want I want a phone. I want a cell phone with a rotary dial.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. I should have used that one. But yeah, when you get those calls and you're like, oh my, or if it's a relative that you haven't talked to in 5 years and it's like, oh my God, he died.
How's your TikTok doing, Kim? I haven't seen you in a while.
How am I doing? Oh,
How's your
I've
TikTok?
just been very, very bit. Uh-oh, my phone is ringing. I'll be back, you guys.
Uh oh. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm getting messages here.
man. That's right. Your birthday is right around the corner, ain't it, Cliff? October, I think.
Yeah,
Good deal.
that was July.
Huh?
I turned 50 in July.
Oh, okay. Happy belated birthday, man. I was thinking, okay.
Yeah, July.
July. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yep. Yeah, I like Hocus Pocus. I'm sorry, I said I like Hocus Pocus number 2. It wasn't bad, but I still like the original.
Yeah, I when I was younger, I was probably about 19 or 20 when they were filming that in Salem,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to go down and watch them set up and try to catch the stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen Bette Midler and the people walking around, and then I know a bunch of the spots that were filmed out of Salem that were still still within the area.
Mhm.
The cemetery scene where they steal his shoes in the beginning.
Mhm.
That was filmed in Marblehead. That's old burying point in Marblehead.
Marblehead.
A lot of Revolutionary War soldiers buried
Mhm.
in there.
Revolution. Just like a bee.
I think I'm gonna get off of here.
Okay, Cliff. I appreciate you
Thanks for
coming
hanging out
by.
with you. I've been in here for a while.
Mhm.
I was listening to you guys the whole time.
I appreciate it.
Uh, y'all talking about your grandma and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good hearing from you, man. I see your videos. I like it when your dog is out in the window while you
Oh,
driving.
she loves that, man. I get out in the car with her if we go over 50, she doesn't want to be out the window. Well, if we're under 50, she's over there scratching at my hand to push the button, so the window goes down.
Yeah.
Crazy little girl. She's like a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
All righty, you guys, I'm back. What you
You
guys
just
talking about?
you just in time to see me leave.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm doing good. I just been so busy with my jewelry business and the people that are coming on that I'm recruiting, and so I have to train them and show them the ropes. And I'm trying to find vending events that I can go to for the holidays because it's the end of September, so I need to get that tied up by probably mid-October. And
Do you do do you
all
do
is
like
good.
do you do like crafts fairs and stuff?
I got one that's on my horizon, and it's $100, and I was trying to get someone to go in with me, but
Wow.
if they don't come in with me, I'm considering doing it. I just have to find out what the estimated foot traffic is because I
I
don't want to be out of $100 and nobody shows up.
I thought
But it's gonna be at a civic center, so it should be a lot of.
the crafts fairs here are like $10 for a table.
Oh wow! See,
Yeah, we don't
yeah, so I
we
have to
live
find more like that.
we live in the, the boonies, so there's not a
Hmm.
lot of I set up in one of those things, and I had high hopes, and everybody loved my stuff,
Yeah.
but they just didn't, they don't have the money here like people in the cities do.
In the city.
Um,
They're worried about gas money and heat and
Yeah.
stuff, Christmas time, instead
mhm.
of buying one of my trinkets. And
So Chris, though, but surely, right before the Christmas holidays, they'll want to buy something,
yeah,
right?
I did the craft fairs for the Christmas time, and it seemed like the 50-cent hot dog guy was only the one selling there. You know, there was a guy
Yeah.
there selling hot dogs
I
for.
guess you gotta kind of have, your your niche and know where to go and where the people are.
Yeah,
Like, you know what? Fundraisers, things like that. I did really well at two fundraisers that I attended.
yeah.
But the
I can't
people,
tell.
they were coming there to buy. They were coming there to buy. Whereas
Yeah,
where you went, they might have just been coming there to have a good time and hang out and eat.
yeah. It was more like a church social.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes you wonder because there's certain things people are gonna always buy, like they're always gonna buy food, they're always gonna buy alcohol, things like
Yep.
that.
Hmm.
Um, and you have to find where the people are that like what you have because I go on live every so often and I'm being more consistent with it. And I'm telling you, when I see people who are live that have 100, 200, 300 people in their live stream and everybody's buying,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God, that just lets me know I have to keep going,
Right.
because I don't know how they found those people, but they found them, and
They,
and now they, you
Yeah.
know, have people buying.
yeah, you should. I don't know. I don't know how you could promote yourself a little better, but
Well, I'm going to. I said I was going to do this, and I haven't taken the time to do it, but I've got to take a class, or either I'd like to pay someone that can do some search engine optimization for me, the SEO, or either, some kind of way sending traffic and making sure I'm optimized well for that. But I have to have, let's say, some referrals
yeah. Are
because,
you are you
you know,
are you putting hashtags in your title
yep, I am.
and your descriptions and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna find the good ones, the ones that really have a lot of numbers behind them.
that part.
Yeah.
Yep, 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 yep. Because I did a beautiful website. Uh,
Mhm.
Shannon, would you show him the website?
Yeah. Let me check.
I created this website myself. I did all of the legwork. I didn't want to pay Shopify and all those other people because I knew I had the skill to do it. And
Right.
now I just have to make sure that everything that there's so many people out here on the web. I have to make sure that people can see me.
All right. Let me see. All right. There it is.
Do you have your friends sharing that website stuff?
What'd you say, Cliff?
Do you have your friends sharing that website?
Um, hmm.
You
You
should.
know what? I could kind of see if I could force them to do it.
I mean, offer somebody, offer to put people into a little giveaway for, what I'm saying? Say,
If they share
I'll let you, if you share this on your social media and you can show me, I can look where you've shared it, you know?
That's a good idea, Cliff. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Now I'll tell you what I did the other day, the last week, and I'm gonna add what you said to it. What I did was I told people that we were gonna have a drawing, and I said you must number one share me to your social media, and then you need to let me know so I could go check, and then you must answer a question, and whoever gets it right got it. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'll add this to it, and it won't just be in the live, it'll be on my social media and
Yeah.
saying, if you share out my website, I will put you in a drawing for a 4-piece set or something.
Yeah. Shannon,
That's good. That's good.
Shannon,
Yeah.
if you can message me that link, my
Yeah.
Facebook
Okay.
Messenger, I'll share it a few times a day.
Okay. Let me copy it.
I'm not
Oh,
looking for
thanks,
anything,
Cliff.
but I'll share it.
Let me go. Let me. Okay. Me.
Thanks, Cliff. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got quite a few friends out there, so
All right. I'll send it to your messenger.
paparazzi.
Let's see here. Cliff. Wait. Cliff Lee.
Yeah, the Cliff Lee one,
Okay.
not the Chinese one.
Yeah.
I hardly ever check that one.
Cliff, are we connected on Facebook? Because if we're not, we need to be.
Um, I don't know. You might want to ask Shannon if we should connect.
Uh-oh. Is something bad on his side?
I'm just controversial.
Oh, I don't care.
If you could ignore my BS like Shannon does, you'd be all set.
Yeah, I get past it. Uh-huh.
I wish my husband was here so he could Shannon, tell him about the grill master, man. Sometimes I have to say, no, you can't come on because I
Oh
don't know what's
yeah.
going to come out your mouth.
Mhm. Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I'm not only political. I post a lot of hash, Shannon. It's rough. I know. I'm hard to deal with, but that's me.
All right, Cliff, I sent it to you. Cliff Lee Messenger.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
It's kind of
Came
cool.
right through my iPhone.
Okay.
Probably would have waited an hour for it with an Android.
Oh, Cliff, come be quiet.
Yeah, it's got Windows 95 on the Android.
Android,
Mhm. Let
Android
me tell
DOS.
you about the. Let me tell you about the iPhone. Somebody
Uh-oh.
gave me, and 2 weeks later it crapped out and cut off.
I'm sleep. I'm sleep. Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I said, now I thought, see. I thought I had something I was going to use for the video, and
Mhm.
I was happy to get it. And not more than, it wasn't even 2 weeks. The screen it's just all lit like a backlight and nothing else. I'm like, see.
yeah, that Android with DOS 3.0.
3.1, baby.
Windows 3.1. You remember Windows 3.1 for DOS? I still got a copy of it here.
Shannon got Windows 95, all 30 of the discs.
I know. Wait a minute.
I still have a copy of AOL for DOS.
I wonder how much that would get. That's kind of like memorabilia.
Yeah, I still have all my computer. I should throw it all away. It's so ridiculous what I keep. Oh, all right, guys. I'm gonna pop off of here. I'm getting tired.
All right,
Uh,
Cliff.
Okay.
that
Well,
that germ.
I'll keep you and your wife in prayer, Cliff, and I hope she feels better real soon. Yeah, you know. But glad you're on the other side. That's what I'm
Yeah,
glad about.
she was she was really sick on her birthday. It was horrible.
Oh man.
Yep.
Mm.
All right, guys. It's
All
been
right, sir. Thank you so much.
All right,
cool
Cliff. Be
hanging
safe.
out.
Okay, bye bye.
Look me up on Facebook if we're not connected. I don't know if we are or
Okay,
not.
I will. Shannon, I can.
Hmm.
Shannon, just send me Cliff's information if I'm not on there.
All right. I'll
Cause
send.
I can't remember, but I know
Oh,
I
hey,
have it where you can't see
hey,
my friend. Well, if you're associated, if it's a mutual friends, you can see it.
Yeah.
Shannon, I have to tell you, right?
Uh,
I found out that they were filming Beetlejuice 2
mm-hmm.
about 20 miles from here,
Right.
and I went to the town.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I took video of Susie going through the Beetlejuice town. I
Uh-oh.
don't know if you've seen it.
So it's actually Michael Keaton's back.
Michael Keaton, Jenna Ortega is in it.
Okay.
We seen her. We seen her on the corner. Um,
Gina Davis back. Oh.
Gina Davis. I didn't see her, but Tim Burton was
I
there.
love
I didn't.
Gina Davis.
I didn't know it was him, but yeah, Tim Burton was there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool, man.
I wanted to pull over and walk around, but there was nowhere to park, so we kind of just parked where we could and took some pictures and video where we could.
Uh-huh.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right. Be
Okay, good
safe.
night, Cliff.
Bye.
Cliff is a sweetie pie. You see how God will put people in your path, and I mean, you have to ask Cliff. He said, "I'll share it around. I'll
Yeah,
share it."
yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
I
I just
love that.
I just sent you his Facebook page to your
Okay, thank you,
messenger.
thank you, Jen.
You are welcome.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
Yeah.
Cause I know when I see all of those people on those live streams buying and all those people's pages, I'm like, I wonder how many years and how much they had to do to get the exposure that they have.
Hmm.
Mm,
Oh yeah, to get that many people to start looking at this
mhm,
stuff.
mhm.
These some bad earrings. I was trying to talk about these chandeliers is like that purple and orange, like that the gradient how it fades from purple to orange.
Mhm. Mhm. I like that too.
Yeah.
I've got a metallic necklace that goes with that. I really like that. Um, Look at the new
Mhm.
V collection. The new 2023 V collection came out. You can
Mhm.
scroll to the top and click on jewelry,
Yeah.
and
Z
then
collection. Okay.
anything that floats your boat, click on it, and then you'll be able to see it up close.
Flirtatious pink. She look hungry. No. Hmm. Look at her. Do they feed? They don't feed these models or what?
Well, sorry.
All right. That's other. Here we go.
They want everything to drape off of you, so you can't have too much meat on you.
She's starving right now for a cheese cube, ain't she? Look at her.
I remember watching America's Next Top Model,
Yeah.
and I couldn't believe they did this, but they had, however many they start off with, and they all went to the house, and they were so excited.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, well, we know you guys have had a long day, so we have a buffet set up for you, in the dining room. So they all ran in there. And everybody got a plate. Guess what they did to them young women?
Uh-oh.
They came in there and they said, for all of you all that ate carbs or like sugar, or starches, you're disqualified. I said, I can't believe that.
Say, oh.
Yeah. So you ate bread, you were out. If you ate macaroni and cheese, you were out. Any kind of pasta. If you ate desserts, you were out. I said, now see, that's not right because
They set him up.
yeah, who's to say, not only did they set them up, but who's to say that their metabolism doesn't deal with things like that favorably? They were already thin, so why are you coming down on them for eating what they want to eat?
Yeah.
Now,
Murders.
there's some people who can't take that.
Yeah.
Boy, it would be nice to have a metabolism. My cousin has a metabolism like that.
Right.
She eats what she wants to eat and as much of it as she wants.
Right.
No problem.
Bountiful.
But yeah, that's how they got them.
Mm-hmm. That's messed up. Meanwhile, previously on MissKimBar.com. Previously.
And I met some of the models when I went to the V Collection models when I went to the convention in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas. That's right.
They were so cool, I didn't realize how tall they were until I stood and took a picture with them. I'm like, you girls are tall. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What's this? Aquatic garden. That looks kind of cool. I like that aquatic garden. It's clean looking. Clean.
I can't wait till they come out with some like those V collection sets. A lot of the first ladies or women that are like older or like mothers of churches, they like that V collection. They want to look spiffy down.
Yeah.
And they like a lot of those big pearls and stuff.
Mama's girl.
And I tell people, jury is here to stay. Jury's been here since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Look at the kings and queens, all the stuff they wore. Hmm.
Right? And look at the people like that died in over there in Pompeii. Those were just regular people, but they had jury on.
Yeah.
They found fossilized jewelry around their neck.
They found what? What kind of jewelry?
Fossilized jewelry.
Oh, wow. I told somebody at work the other day. Well, it's not dealing with jewelry, but um, I've been here in this room. I looked on YouTube. Now I know it's somewhere in the Bible. They're talking about Euphrates, something with the angels, but they were saying the Euphrates is dried up or drying up, and people saying they're hearing stuff over there in the Euphrates,
Mm,
and and they were saying like the angels, the fallen angels fell. I don't know. I had to look it up. I couldn't make it out, but I knew there was something. You heard
I'm
any?
not aware of that, but I am a believer that the Garden of Eden is near where those rivers intersected.
Yeah, I heard that
Um,
the Garden of Eden is over there somewhere. Hmm.
because the Euphrates River was called out in the book of Genesis.
Yeah, the Euphrates River. You know what? I think also I finally figured out because it was a couple of years ago. My buddy Derek was telling me about the what you call it? Not the trilogy. The
The tribulation?
no, not trilogy. No, you call it. You got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Not the No, I don't want to.
Oh yeah, I think that's the way.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. What do you call it? The Trinity, right?
Oh, the Trinity, yeah.
Now,
Some people call it the Trinity. You don't have to though.
but I think I figured out because he was saying that the Trinity. I couldn't make it out, but the other day I was looking a few weeks ago, and I was looking at it, and they broke it
Mhm.
down. Yeah, the Trinity. So it's like God. So it's like so if I'm saying this right, I don't know. Like it's Team God. So it's like God the Father, God the Jesus, and God the Spirit. Is that right? So it's like Team God. All three of them on it. Is that what is?
God the Father, God the Son, and
And
God the
the
Holy Spirit. Some
Spirit.
people say
Hmm.
Holy Ghost if they're
Holy,
interchangeable.
Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost. So that's that's I think I so that's what the Trinity is. I figured out the Trinity, all three of those. So they all
Mhm.
three on the same team: the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or Holy Ghost. I was trying to.
They're all it's sometimes it's kind of hard, but they're all one and the same,
Mm-hmm.
but they have different functions. So
Right.
like, you know, I'm a I'm Kim, um I'm Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also Kim the wife. I'm also Kim the daughter. I'm also Kim the mother. But I'm still Kim. All of us are Kim.
Wow. Yeah, I get it. Still Kim. different different facets or
Yep.
facets, different, but all still the same. Like one
Yep.
person, different sides.
Yep. And I will say this: we cannot wrap our minds completely around the God person and who he is, because we try to put, and I just say he because it's like, that's like the main thing people say, but I believe that God is a spirit being. And so I just say he because it sounds, that's what people do. They always
Yeah.
default to he.
Hmm.
And you don't say it. But so where was I going? I forgot.
You said you was talking about the Trinity and like they all are the same. Like you saying Kim, you the wife,
Yeah,
Kim, the
yeah.
mother,
Well,
and
where was I going after that? I know I was thinking that let's see.
you
God,
saying you saying it's hard to wrap your mind around.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
People have a hard time with it, and then they kind of get turned off, and it's like, well, don't get turned off. Well, that's not the goal. Just because you don't understand something fully doesn't mean that you should just turn away from it. And it can get, sometimes it can be challenging, it can be to try to understand
Yeah,
the things of God, but we can't put him in that human box, your human understanding, because he's not.
yeah,
And so, some things we can't explain. Like I think I said before, I don't argue with people about, well, what day was Jesus born on? I don't got to argue about that because I don't know.
yeah,
All I know is that we celebrated on December 25th because of the country that we live in and because of Christianity and what they have settled on.
yeah,
But do I believe without a doubt that he was born on December 25th? Nope. But I am so happy that he was born.
yeah,
Now, if you look at history, historical texts, it'll tell you what season he was born in because you can sort of extrapolate it because historical texts, not only Hebrew but others, talk about this star that showed up during this particular time, and then they
mm,
talk about, you know, the census, the great census that was taken during that time. So it was in between that time during that season somewhere, and that's so. But nobody knows if it was on the 25th except the people who were there.
yeah.
But it's okay because he was born, and that's the great part.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like, who cares about the day?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so you don't get into arguments with people. Because some people, they really fixate on that
mhm,
kind of thing. And it's like, that's a trick of the enemy. It's no need to fixate on it.
yeah.
Hmm.
I was listening to that that with the Digital Grace Network. The guy does the audio from the Bible. He speaks to
Mhm.
and he was saying how John the Baptist was describing the new heaven. He got to see just a piece of it. God gave him like a glimpse of it, a taste of it,
Mhm.
and he said it
Wouldn't
like,
that be something? Wouldn't that be something?
I know he got to see it. Yeah, the new heaven. He said it's already ready to go. He said at it from a glance from a distance. He said it looked like a brass ring. It was the gold and stuff. I was like, wow, he got to see a taste of. Oh my! Ah, boy, I wouldn't know what to do. Just seeing a glimpse of it. John the Baptist.
I
Cause John,
know
mm,
that would be exciting to
yeah,
be, a person to be able to see.
kind of glimpse.
But I just say before you ask God, can you see it? Make sure you got your house in order.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm. That way you won't be afraid when it's time for you to go.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm. And for those, like I told my girlfriend that she's not a believer, and I just told her, um, if I'm wrong, which I could be, I said I'll go to sleep and I'll never wake up again, and that'll be that.
Mm,
But if you're wrong, you got a lot of trouble coming to you.
I
So
like.
why not just, you know, ask God for revelation, ask Him to show Himself real to you before you make a decision that He's not real.
Right.
Yep.
Just like, yeah. But yeah, I tell you, it's really cool just listening to the audio and like how they do the visuals as the guys describing it. The scenes and stuff. It's really
Oh,
cool.
it must be really nice. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's digital. I'll find it. Yeah, because I try to listen to. I listen to them every day when I can because they post. I keep alerts. That's one of the things that actually gets through with the alerts on YouTube. Let me find it.
Okay. Send it to me on Facebook or something.
Okay, let me get you.
I think I hear my husband. It's cool it up.
Okay.
The girl master is here. I know he went grocery shopping. I always tell him after he gets done with his games, I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
come straight home. Come straight home. I didn't tell him this time, but I know he went grocery shopping. I hope he got me some pecans. That's what I've been having to taste for.
Uh-oh. Here it is. It's called the Grace Digital Network.
Nice.
Hmm. And I can send it to your messenger as well. I'll send that link.
Okay, or you can put on your
Yeah,
perfect. Thank you.
yeah. But I listened to it. It's just cool listening to the audio on it. So it's like the same energy I got when I'm trying to listen to sports and stuff. I put that on, let it run, and just listen. My ears, catch what I can get out of it. Trying to listen to it, whatever I can.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
and it's just crazy all the stories. It's like you talking about. There's people in the Bible, like all the stuff. It's like it's just so much stuff in there. It's like, man, you really can get wrapped up into it. It's like the
Yeah.
stories. It's like, wow,
That's why it's best to take it a little bit at a time.
Yeah, I had to feed myself to it because you can overload and like, oh my gosh, you know, I know I read, or I've seen like, maybe on here or somewhere, somebody else who talks about the Bible, and it's saying, if the devil, he had sinned, did that stuff, before he was kicked out of heaven, why didn't God just destroy him right on the spot, after all that went through?
Yeah, it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like he
Yep, there's a reason for everything that God does. So yeah, I don't know.
yeah, it's crazy.
You have any ideas?
Yeah, well, I think what that guy said, I guess, what was it? Even though he did it, but I guess the impression I was getting, the example he would have said if he had done it, destroyed him right on the spot for what he did. I think it was something like that. Maybe I want to
Well,
say,
I can tell you one thing that I think.
yeah,
I think that it's a possibility that if he had done it like that, then it's like
then it
it
was
might have set Satan up as a martyr, you know. Also, God gives us free will.
yeah. See, that's
So
the thing. See, that's that's what gets me. Not the free will, but it's like you think even that it shows you even at the highest level with the angels, there the what all everything that they know they can screw it up too. It's like wow.
yeah.
If you, it's like if they're not safe, nobody's safe. And
Well,
everybody,
see, Satan or Lucifer
yeah,
was he was the most beautiful angel, and he also was very involved in music. They say he was a minister of music.
yeah,
That's why you have to be careful with music as well, because music lends to people's emotions. But anyway, he decided that he wanted more. He wanted to be like God. He didn't want to do what God said, and so that happens all the time. That spirit, in people. Well, I want to do it this way. I want to be. Oh, I can be like you. And see,
yeah.
that's what got it. And on top of that, he was so deceptive and smooth that he talked a third of the angels into it.
That's a lot of angels.
Yeah.
It's like man, it's just, and plus it's like I guess the first time nobody ever done it, but I guess like you
Yeah,
said,
because
God,
we don't know the time frame.
yeah. And like the guy was saying in the video, the description what Jesus said, because Jesus was there when it happened. He said it was like a flash of light, thunder, lightning when he kicked them out, or something like that. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm-mm.
you know what you would probably like if you like stuff like that? They had this mini series on a couple years back,
Yeah.
maybe more. No, maybe about 5 or 6 years, and it was about different stories in the Bible, and they actually portrayed when an angel came down. It was like a flash of lightning, you
Wow.
know, and it was amazing. I wish I could think of it. I think it was called the Bible, and I can't remember what station it was on, but it was all the rage, and I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I really got excited about was let me see. Oh, the portion of the Bible that talks about um where the people, the shepherds were, in the field, and the angel came down to let them know that Jesus had been born, and it came down like lightning, and it was a and they had a black man portraying the angel. And I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
So I wondered when it's lightning, does that mean the angel came down? When you see the thunder and lightning, the angels that way their
I
way of
know, but wouldn't that be that exciting hypothesis
yeah.
or a question?
Mhm. Maybe you know what? Speaking of lightning, but angels, I did talk to Tammy other day at work. So I said you were next to me, right? You were parked next to me. She said, yeah. She said she saw chunks of wood on behind her car from the lightning hitting that tree. It was chunks of wood. Yeah.
Mm,
Behind her car. And she asked, so you
mm.
got out the way too, didn't you? She said, yeah. And so she drove off like me. I got out the way from under that tree. And she said they cut that tree down the next day or something. And they would have to,
Um,
as big as that hole was. I was saying maybe since it lightning, you talking about angel, maybe it was angel who came and jumped down and Came down because
I like how you told me. You said you in one move you was like up, like you had let the seat back up and crank the car up.
yep, I drove right off to there. I got clear from that tree. I told you, that tree was like King Kong, Godzilla, like as tall as it was. That tree been there forever. Hmm. I'm telling you, it's something else.
What was that? I don't know, but I'm down.
You had to roll. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Yeah, I had to get up out of there. Oh yeah, I got to find that picture and send it to you
Right.
because that lightning.
Of the tree.
Yeah, I took.
Mhm.
Let me see. I got my drive up here. Let me see. Just like an angel. Yeah, it's something else. I got my drive right here. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, I used my iPhone, so that would have been my old iPhone. I can find the picture. I'll hook it up. Yeah, that's something else. Let's see here. Just like. Yeah, I think I remember seeing chunks on the ground too from that tree. I mean, really right under it. Where? That's crazy. That had to be like 2018. It was 18 or 19, I think. Let me see.
Shannon,
Huh?
Shannon, I got something
What's
that's
that?
on the way, and I think that you ought to get one for Jennifer.
What's that?
Let me see. Do I have a picture of it?
Just like-
Um, I got one for me. My husband gonna have a fit.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh, that's beach body.
You know what? Look on my Facebook page.
Okay, let me check. Let me see. Check your Facebook account. Okay,
Go to
Miss Kim.
Miss Kim's Blame Bar.
Okay, Miss Kim. Play bar. Bam. Accessories. Okay, I see some. I see a football helmet.
Yep.
That's cool. I see that. Hmm. Let me bring it up on the screen. Let me bring it up on the
I'm gonna get mine initial with Patrick on it. Patrick.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that's so cute.
Uh,
And I put up there, are you ready for some football?
are you ready? Oh my! Oh.
So a lot of people tried to get those today, and I got it. I don't know
Yeah.
how I got it. I'm like, thank you, Lord. I'm like, fingers don't fail me now.
Fingers don't fail me now.
And they sold out. They sold out fast.
Feet don't fail me now. 1 foot under a groove, getting down just for the. Where is that picture? It had to be 18 or 19 because. Let's see, 2000 Futuro. Wait, beach body. That's beach body. Coach Summit, June. One nation under a groove. Feet don't fail me now.
I bought 10 of those, and I got one sold already.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
I was hoping, I'm like, ooh, I hope I can sell them. Hope I can sell them. But I got one, so I got 8 left.
Feet don't fail me.
I gotta put my pink items up because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So anything that's pink or purple, I gotta hurry up and get that up. But I really don't have enough people coming into my page that I'm trying.
Yeah, bingo.
I might have to pay Facebook. I just might have to pay them.
Mm-hmm. Good old Facebook. All right. I found the picture. I found that lightning picture. Oh my God. I got it. All right. I'm going to put it up here. Take this off. Let me get it up. Let me see here. Feet don't fail me. Getting down just for the funk of it. One
That
nation.
used to be my jam.
Oh, I love it. One nation under.
Nothing can stop us now.
Mm, do you promise the funk? Mm-mm.
The whole thought, nothing but change. Now, when I went to the National African American Museum in Washington D.C., they
Yeah.
have an exhibit with the mothership.
Oh
And
yeah, there it is, Kim.
oh man, mm-hmm, yeah, it went straight down it.
I can't. I can't make it. Let me see if I can make. I'll make it zoom in. Let's see here.
I had to stand up and look at it because at first, from the angle that I made, I thought I saw smoke coming off it.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. Let me see. I'm gonna send it to my phone. I'll text it to you. That so you can see that. That, that was something else. That.
Oh,
All right, I'll text it to you. There it is. There it is. Mhm. Oh my gosh! Just if you look at that picture and you see that.
you know they had to be smoking something to come up with those lyrics because there's some bad lyrics.
One nation under a groove, getting
And
down.
I mean, you just don't sit there at your desk and write something like that. Get down, just say. What do I say next? One nation under the groove. Getting down just for the fuck of it. Okay, yeah.
Do you promise the funk? The whole funk, nothing but the funk. Yeah, all right. I texted you that picture so you can see that.
Okay, thank you.
That's just. Mm-mm. Deep gash in there too. Could just.
Let me look out this window.
So this was 5 years ago, September 6th, 2018. So this was 5 years ago. Yeah, when that happened.
Oh,
Man, that was 2018. Oh my gosh, that was crazy because I remember I got sick around August 2018, and I remember that's when I started watching Deion Sanders reality show. It's called Max Preps on YouTube. They follow high school. His shows on the reality show is still on there when he was coaching his son Shadur and Shiloh 5 years ago. I started getting into the reality show. I watched all of the episodes, and in school, one every year Shiloh and Shadur was there. Shadur was a quarterback in high school in Texas. Yeah, it's on there. You can watch it. It's really cool to watch that series. They start docking. Back in 18, yeah. And I got sick. I don't know what happened. Me and Jennifer it came from the fair, and I remember seeing Brad. He was there. We were on the end of leaving out, and I saw the animals. I saw it was a horse and something else. And the next thing I know, a day or two later, I got sick bad, and my mouth. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, my tongue I had sores, and I could not figure out what was going on. Yeah. I said it had to be something from the feral animals or something. I cannot figure it out. So Jennifer had to go to the store and get this stuff, the oral gel and stuff in my mouth because I couldn't eat nothing. Like if anything touched the top of the roof of my mouth, it would burn like crazy.
You had hoof and mouth. God damn. Shannon, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That sounds awful.
I'm telling you, and on top of that, not only top of the roof, my mouth would hurt, but I could only barely chew on one side because everything else was hurting. I know.
You lost some weight. You lost some weight that time, didn't you?
I still kind of worked through it because there was these rice noodles or something. What it was, Jennifer fixed that. That was like a relief. One thing I could eat because she had some grilled chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. I tried to eat that. Oh Lord, I could. I'm talking about pain. I couldn't even. My mouth. I could just barely chew and eat anything. I had to just get something that was soft. I'm serious. To that, I can't figure out. It had maybe come something from and that's crazy. I've never been sick like that in the summertime. But whatever it was. They took me down for almost 2 weeks and then called me to be out of work because I was looking forward to doing next GameStop convention. I came on the tail end of it and got some work out of it, but oh, you talking about recovering from that? So in that whole time, those few weeks, I remember watching that watching Dion. That really helped me watching him. He was winning with his son, So it started for me really watching those two was back in 2018. That on Max Preps, the Deion Sanders. I can bring it up because it was really good. It's a good show. You can see every episode, and Deion, the way he coached the kids, like the same way he does now. He's always, it's just crazy how it's always been like that. And he's, he takes it serious with the kids. Max Preps. Let me find Deion. Yeah, because he was at Texas, that high school. Him and his son Shadur. Here it is, Trinity. At the Trinity School. I'll bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah, here it is. It's called Learning from Legends. Here it is. Deion Sanders, Learning from Legends, Max Prep. Yeah, Deion Sanders stars in season 1 of Learning from Legends, Truth About Trinity, a 5-part series following Trinity Christian, a school located just outside of Dallas. Series premiered July 31st, 2018. So I remember just sitting there and just watching him here. Deion was talking about God, all of this stuff 5 years ago, It was just cool seeing how he was coaching. So I was following him from the high school. Then when he went to HBCU Jackson State, it was like it was just continuing, just building and building. And now look where he's at, just watching him. It was just cool watching him how he trained his son.
Did what he do was follow his son throughout the whole time?
Yeah, well, he went with his sons. Yeah, well, I guess you could say that. Yeah, because they up and left. Because there's nothing left they could do because they won all the championships with Shadur there. Because his mission was done. So then Deion decided to go to Jackson State. So Shador followed him over there, and Shiloh, they followed him over there. And all of Dion's coaches, the guys who were with him at Trinity, they followed him over to Jackson State. And then after Jackson State, now they're at Buffalo, but they always been following a lot of his friends, his buddies, who's always been like one of the coaches. So it's like, it's just cool to see the process, he went through.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. Learning, the truth about Trinity it was a high school Trinity. So Shador, he was bad. I was really impressed watching Shador as a quarterback. Some of those episodes are crazy. Like you see, like they get into a fight and everything. Like, and some of the players, and one of the coaches had to get on the football players for body slamming somebody like they was in a wrestling match. The coach got on the players bad for doing that. But it's crazy. But I mean, I really enjoy it when I was watching. Now, this was season 1 and season 2. But Shador, he won every year he was there at the school on the high school level. So then I saw that. Then watching him at Jackson State, how he evolved from high school to college, and now I'm just looking at him. Like Dion always points out, he's always been doing this. Now it's more magnified. The world gets to see it on a bigger scale now. Because of TV. But Shador, it's really good. You really get sucked into it. But the prime time. But yes, it's really cool. Deion Sanders. But well, I guess I better get off here because I got to get up in the morning. And
all right, have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Because that 6 o'clock is killing me. I can't do it.
Got one in the early days.
Get up every morning. 6 ain't too bad, but
all right, well, you be safe. Have a good night's rest.
All right.
And I'll see you around. Maybe I'll see you Friday. Maybe I'll see you next week.
Yeah, I know. Right. I'm gonna set the thing for that game Saturday for Colorado.
Oh yeah. I forgot about it. Let me see. What am I gonna be doing on Saturday? I gotta. I'm gonna miss part of it because I have a gospel fest to go to, and
okay.
I already got tickets for that, and that's on Saturday.
Yeah.
But I'll record it. I'll catch some of it.
Okay. All right, Kim. Be safe. I appreciate it coming on.
All right. Take care. God bless. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
So I appreciate Miss Kim Blainbar, Mr. Doughboy, K-Mo, Jacob, Luke came on. And I think Luke was the first, and Rory. I appreciate everyone coming on. So catch me next week, 7 o'clock, same time. Till next time. Peace out, everybody. Be safe.